The Department of Economy, Planning and Development or DEPDev believes that the efforts of the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board remain effective in ensuring fair wages across different regions in the country. DEPDev Undersecretary Rosemary Edilion explained that every region has its own context and situation, which is why thorough study, consultation, and public hearings are necessary.
We're an archipelago, okay? And the context between NCR and those in Mindanao, for instance, those in the Region 2, they're very, very different. No? And therefore, you really need to consider all these different contexts. And for us, the way to go is really using the usual natin, yung regional wage boards.
Edilion said that they are confident that the regional wage boards are fulfilling their responsibilities well in ensuring the implementation of appropriate wages in each region.
We have seen naman that the regional wage boards have been very diligent. Diba? They've been very diligent naman when it's time for the anniversary of the wage policy. Then they do kahit motu proprio. They already do the hearings, the reviews, and so we think that it's still the way to go.
It can be recalled that some members of the current administration's economic team, including DEPDev Secretary Sentro Balita, expressed concerns over the proposed legislated uniform or across-the-board wage increase, 200 pesos from the lower house and 100 pesos from the Senate, which eventually failed to pass due to lack of time before the end of the 19th Congress. Due to the potential negative effects such a drop in GDP growth of up to 1.6%, which means slower local production, an uptick in inflation by around 2%, or a rise in the prices of goods, and the loss of between 100,000 to 300,000 jobs. That is why, in addition to the implementation of the 50 pesos daily wage increase in NCR, the government aims to expand programs under the Trabaho para sa Bayan plan, which doesn't only focus on increasing workers' wages, but also in opening more employment opportunities, upskilling, and boosting the country's productivity. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, the country's unemployment rate decreased not just because many unemployed individuals found jobs, but also because of the increase in the labor force participation or the number of the Filipinos who actively looking for jobs and eventually got hired based on the latest data. This is one big reason why it is more important to create more employment opportunities.
Substantial yung ang increase sa labor force participation natin, yung mga individual na pumasok sa labor market, ang increase natin dyan ay 1.35 million. At ang karamihan sa kanila ay talagang employed, no? In fact, yung ating dagdag sa employed persons year on year ay nasa 1.42 million. Kaya makikita natin na bumaba yung ating number of unemployed persons.
Christian Bascones from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.